The SMU Cox Merger Week, where theory meets practice, is very unique for a couple of different reasons. We can teach some of the basic elements of how to do a deal, but more importantly, we really wanted to make sure we complement that with informed views from the outside. How this is very unique for SMU Cox is no one else really does this. There's a lot of great theory that we can certainly teach, and we are teaching how to actually value a business, but we really need to complement that with the real day-to-day activities that certainly go on behind the scenes, and these nuances, quite frankly, that you're not just really going to learn from reading a textbook.
The first is what determines who gets how much, the distribution of value. The second is the reality versus the myth of what determines how happy we are with how much we get. And the third is the reality versus the myth regarding, based on those things, the extent to which we are satisfied with and want to continue the business relationship. Now, the question is, if we could really nail those three things, wouldn't that be important?
This program is really designed for anyone who they think is going to be involved in a merger or an acquisition in any capacity. Now, this could also involve partnering with someone, a joint venture. The reality is it's really available for anyone who thinks they're going to participate in any way.
So it's important to think why to do a deal, why do deals succeed and fail, and what's the board's role in mergers and acquisitions. There's a lot going on here, so I'm going to divide it into before a deal, during a deal, and after a deal.
There's many things to think about. How stable is the industry? How likely are you to understand who's winning and who's not? How much flexibility do you have to build?
Do you want a partner for something that is core and integral to your value chain? I don't. I want to own it.
Being a business owner, I really wanted to understand that process a little bit more in case I need to buy a company or maybe hopefully get acquired sometime in the future.
I came thinking that it would be more about the mechanics of the deal, and we got that, but what I really left with was the experience on multiple deals, how they transacted, what made for a successful deal and what made for some deals not working out so well.
I spent 20 years in the Navy, so I don't have a lot of the practical experience. So just being able to pick their brains afterwards as well and talking to them really helped me understand what I need to know as a business owner.
When we talk about M&A in general, we always think about finance, we think about strategy, we think about law, we think about the operations and how to integrate a business. But ultimately, when it came down to it, they realized that people were a big part of it.
This week has been transformative, and I'm already making connections back to SMU Cox and looking for ways to tap into the network.
SMU Cox has been an ally for me for primarily networking. Both students and faculty have helped me out with my business.
At SMU Cox, we are your ally for business and ally for life.